All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valkyrie Volley feature tournament. Kicking off our second feature for the 2025 Appalachian Open weekend. We've got our first couple of throwers getting out their practice throws out of the way and jumping into their first matches. So I'm going to let Jonathan kick it off here and let you get started from there. We'll see who comes out of this ahead.
All right, and welcome everyone. Looks like our first match is between Chaos and Half Mass. Just started the first round. Half Mass has a 2-point lead going into the fourth axe. Both got threes on throw number 4. Half Mass looks like they're staying down with a 3. So Chaos needs a 5 to tie. And they are going up for clutch. They're going for either the tie or the win. And just missed it. So in the other lane, we have Iron Maiden and Special K. They also just started. They're in round 1. Iron Maiden has 2-point lead going in the fourth axe. Bullseye for both players. Iron Maiden staying down with a 2-point lead. It's like she got the bullseye, so Special K is going to need to get the clutch in order to tie it up. Here's a throw, and just missed it. So Iron Maiden takes the first round there. We're going to switch back to the other game going on. They are in round 2 with the fourth axe. Chaos has a 15-point lead over Half Mass in this round. Half Mass with the bullseye, Chaos with a 3. So Chaos has an 18-16 lead going into the fifth axe. Ooh, looks like she's got a bullseye. So Half Mass is going up. Needs a clutch to win. Ooh, she might have it. Oh, it's a 5 though. Got close, but not quite close enough. So Chaos wins round number 2. We're going to switch up over to the other game. Iron Maiden has a 3-point lead over Special K going into the fourth axe of round 2. Bullseye for both players. Iron Maiden maintaining the lead going into the fifth axe. Here's a throw. Looks to be a 3. So now they need to go. Special K needs to get the clutch in order to take the round. Here's a throw. Just missed it. Really close. Switch back to the other game. They're going into the fifth axe. Chaos has an 18-16 lead for round 3. Ooh, yep, that's a bullseye for Chaos. Clutch called for Half Mast. And it's a drop. Ooh. So Chaos takes round number 3. So this opening round is going to be a best of 5. So Chaos is up 2-1 over half mast. We are going to switch back to the other game. Iron Maiden has a 2-point lead going to third X. Bullseye for Iron Maiden. 3 for Special K. Bullseye for Iron Maiden. 3 for Special K. Going into the last throw. Half mast has a 20-14 lead. Iron Maiden trying to put it away with a clutch throw. And it looks like she got it. So Iron Maiden will sweep the first game over Special K. Switch back to half mast and Chaos. They are tied at 11 going into the fourth axe. And they both got, Chaos got a bullseye, half mast got a 3. So Chaos has a 2-point lead, and they're up 2 in the series. So they're both going up for clutch. Here's a throw. Ooh, she got the 5, and another drop for half mast. Ooh. And that's going to do it for that match. Chaos takes it over half mast. So just real quick, we'll show you what this bracket looks like. The font's a little small. Try to explain the first round. So we have Special K playing Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden won that round 3-0. Then we have Nene versus Mojo on the first round. That game is still yet to be played. Then we have Chaos playing Half Mast. Chaos won that matchup 3-1. And then later we have Basic Blitz versus Glitter. That looks to be the next matchup coming up right now. So that'll be our opening round matchups. We're getting set up for the next series of matches coming up here. Looks like we're getting ready for the next one. So this is Basic Blitz versus Glitter in the first round. Looks like we have a 3 for Basic and a 0 for Glitter. It's like a pair of 3s for both players. Basic having a 3-point lead going to third X. 3 for both players again. The throw from Basic looks to be a bullseye, and another 3 for Glitter. Basic up 14-9 going the last throw. I think they're staying down. Here's a throw. That's good shot. I think that's gonna put it out of reach. So Glitter got a 3 on the last throw, and then 5 for Basic. So Basic wins that first round. We're fixing the boards in the other lane. We'll get that matchup started soon. Looks like a 1 for glitter. And maybe a 1 for basic. Oh, no, a 3. So she was just barely able to get most of it in there. And another 3 and another 3. Basic up 6-4, going to the third X. That looks to be a 5 for glitter. A 3 for basic. We are tied at 9, going to the fourth X. 5 for glitter. And it's going to be close for basic. We might have to take another look at that one. So again, with this, it's going to be premier. So the difference between premier and standard is that standard, if most of the axe is in a certain zone, then that is what is scored. But with premier, all of the axe has to be in a zone. If any part of the axe is outside of that zone, it goes to the lower point value. So it looks like we're tied at 14, going to the fifth X. Looks like a bullseye for glitter. And a 3 for basic. Oh, no, a 3 for glitter. So that was really close. So we're going to big X. First big X of this Valkyrie volley. So again, with big X, if you tie in the round, you have to go to big X to break the tie. Basically, the highest score wins. And it is still premier rules, I believe. And they take turns throwing. So that looks to be a 3 for basic. So here's Glitter's chance. I think these are practice throws. So that would have been a 3. So now this is for real. So again, the highest score will win the round. Basic throws a 3 there. So 3 to tie, 5 to win. And that looks to be a 3. That's going to be close. So 3, they throw another time. Keep throwing until they break the tie. There's a throw. Another 3. So same scenario as before, 3 to tie, 5 to win. Oh, that's a solid 5, looks like. Yep. Solid 5. Glitter takes the round. So they are tied at 1 round each in this best of 5. We're going to open up this round 3 here. Opening throws is a 3. Second X. 3 for Basic and a 0 for Glitter. Here's a third throw. That's close to being a bullseye, and that's going to be a 1 for Glitter. It's going to be a 3 for Basic, 1 for Glitter. So Basic has a 9-4 lead going into the fourth axe. A 1 for Glitter and a 3 for Basic. Up 12-5. And they are going to go up for clutch. They have a 7-point lead. So the best that can happen for Glitter is that it's tied, which I think they missed, so this will put it out of reach. So Basic takes round number 3. It looks like we're going to have the other game started real soon, so we're going to switch over to that real quick just so you can introduce the players. This looks to be Nene and Mojo starting off here with round 1. We'll just do a couple throws here so you can get acquainted, and then we'll switch back to the other game. All right, we will switch over to the other game so we can see the conclusion of how this is. So Basic has a 9-5 lead going into the fourth axe. Glitter might have a bullseye, and Basic has a 3. So Glitter is staying in this game. 12-10 going in the last row. Basic is up 2-1. So if they win, they advance. And if Glitter loses, then they will go down to B bracket. So clutch needs to happen here and does not connect. So Basic beats Glitter. Basic will remain in A bracket. Glitter will go down to B bracket. And we will switch over to the other game. And both called clutch, and I think Mojo may have gotten a spicy clutch on this one. So Mojo takes the first round. So we're starting round number 2 with Mojo and Nene. 3 for Nene and a bullseye for Mojo, maybe. It looks to be a bullseye for both. All right, in the other game, we're going to have Cowboy versus Chaos. We're getting that set up real soon. We'll try to switch over that when they get ready. Bullseye for Mojo. Bullseye for Nene. It's like bullseye for both players. All right, looks like they're going clutch. Or at least Mojo's going clutch. I think Nene is going to wait and see what happens. So after this round, we will switch over to the start of the other match. We'll switch back and forth. So Mojo looks like did not get the clutch. I think Nene may stay down, not sure. Yep, they are. And they got a bullseye, so they win that round. So we'll switch over to the other game that just started. That is between Cowboy and Chaos. Looks like we're taking a little closer look at this one. So Cowboy has a 10-8 lead going to the third act in round one. That's a bullseye for Chaos and a 3 for Cowboy. So they're tied at 13 going to the fourth act. Threes for both, I believe. Nope, 3 for Cowboy, bullseye for Chaos. So here's the last throw. We'll switch over to the other game after this round is concluded. It does look like that Mojo won round number 3, so again, we will switch over after this round is concluded at this game. And Cowboy did not get the clutch. Chaos got a 3. So Chaos won that match. Or, sorry, won that round. The match is not finished yet. So we'll switch over to this one in progress. So Mojo won round number 3. They're up 2-1. This is a best of 5 series. So if they win the match. If they win their round. Right now it's tied at 5 after 2 throws, going into throw number 3. And another drop for Nene. That's 2 drops this round for her. So Mojo has a 10-5 lead going into the fourth act. Three for Nene. And it looks like Mojo was doing a practice for the clutch, so they got a 0. So clutch called for Mojo. If she gets this, she will win the match. And I think she's got the 5. So Nene needs a premier clutch to tie the round. And did not get it. So Mojo takes the first match over Nene. 3 rounds to 1. We'll switch over to the other game in progress. Chaos is up 2 rounds to nothing. They just finished round 2, going into round 3. Both open up with bullseyes. Here's the second throw of the third round. Bullseyes for both. Bullseyes again. And looks to be a bullseye for Cowboy and a 3 for Chaos. Oh, a 3 for Cowboy. So now they're both going clutch, tied up. So if Chaos wins this round, they win the match. Cowboy needs to win this round to keep the match going. And, ooh. Chaos missed, but Cowboy got their clutch. So we will continue playing. We're going to switch real quick to the other game that just started. I think they're doing practice throws right now. But it looks to be Miss Marvel and Iron Maiden that will be playing next. So that's a preview of the next matchup coming up. We're going to switch over to the other game going on. Chaos and Cowboy got bullseyes in their first throws of round 4. Bullseye for Chaos, a 3 for Cowboy. We'll switch over to the other game that just started after this round. Looks to be a 3 for Chaos and a bullseye for Cowboy. So we are tied at 13. Close to a bullseye, and maybe a 3 for Cowboy. 3 for both. So they're both going clutch. This could decide it. If Chaos wins this match, they win. If they win this round, they win the match. Cowboy needs to win this round in order to, again, stay alive and force a round 5. Looks like they did not make it. And Chaos got a 5. So Chaos takes the match. We will switch over to the other game that just started. They are in round 1. They are tied going into the 5th axe. Both going clutch. And Iron Maiden got 5. So 5 to tie, 7 to win. Oh, and it's a drop. So Iron Maiden takes the first round. We are still in a best of 5. In the other game, we will have No Blood and Basic Blitz. That will get started real soon. We'll switch over after this round is finished. Bullseye for Iron Maiden, 3 for, or bullseye for, scoring is being confusing. 3 for Iron Maiden, bullseye for Miss Marvel. Bullseye for both for 3rd axe, or 2nd axe, going into the 3rd axe. Bullseye for Iron Maiden. Bullseye for Miss Marvel. So Iron Maiden has won the first round. This is round number 2. This is to see if it'll be up. She'll be up 2-0, or if Miss Marvel can tie it at 1 apiece. Bullseye again for both players. Iron Maiden going up for clutch. Five for Miss Marvel. And that's a 5 for Iron Maiden, so I believe we are tied. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Miss Marvel took it. She won by 2 points. Iron Maiden need the spicy clutch. So we will switch to the other game that just started. They are on the 5th axe of the first round. And Basic missed the clutch, where I think No Blood got the clutch. So No Blood took the first round. We'll switch back to the other game. Try to see the conclusion of this one. Iron Maiden with a bullseye. Miss Marvel with a bullseye. We'll switch over to the other game after this round is finished. Looks like a 5 for Iron Maiden and another 5 for Miss Marvel. Another bullseye. And that is going to be a 3 for Miss Marvel. So they are going into the final acts. Series is tied 1 apiece. Bullseye for Iron Maiden. So Miss Marvel needs a spicy clutch, premier clutch, in order to tie it. And the other game, they are going into the 5th acts for... Oh no, they just finished the second round. Looks like No Blood is up 2-0. We will switch over after this round. And Miss Marvel did not get a clutch. So Iron Maiden is up 2-1 in this match. We'll switch over real quick. No Blood up 2-0. Has a 5-3 lead early in this round. No Blood with a bullseye and basic blitz with a 3. No Blood increasing their lead. Another bullseye. Bullseye for basic. That's a 3 for basic and a bullseye for No Blood. No Blood up 20-14. They're both going clutch. And basic just missed it. And No Blood missed theirs, but they will take the round and the match. We're going to switch over to Iron Maiden and Miss Marvel to the final conclusion of this one. Iron Maiden up 20-16 in the last throw of this round. Iron Maiden with a bullseye, and Miss Marvel did not get the clutch. So Iron Maiden takes that match. So now we are going to set up for the next series of matches coming up. So we got Chaos and No Blood starting off their match. A 3 for Chaos, bullseye for No Blood. Bullseye for No Blood. 3 for Chaos. Another bullseye for No Blood. Bullseye for Chaos. In the other lane, we're going to have Gypsy Danger and Mojo. We'll switch over to that when we finish, when they start. So Chaos and No Blood going to the 5th axe. No Blood going for clutch. And they got the 5, so that puts it out of reach. So No Blood is up 1 round. against Chaos. We'll switch over after this round is finished to the other game that just started. Are doing their practice throws in for the other match. Bullseyes all around for these two. Bullseye again for no blood. And a 3 for Chaos. Bullseye again for no blood. Bullseye for Chaos. Looks like we're switching out the boards in the other lane. So we're going to wait a bit to start that match. And I think No Blood got the clutch again. So they take the second round. Bullseyes to start this round. Again, still a best of 5 series. No Blood is up 2 rounds to 0. So Chaos needs to win the next 3. Needs to get a reverse sweep in order to win the match. Chaos got a bullseye, and we're going to look a little bit closer at No Blood. It looks like it's called good. It's going to be a 3. Bullseye for Chaos, and a 3 for No Blood. Chaos is up 15 to 11 going into the 4th axe. It's like a bullseye for No Blood, a 3 for Chaos. Both going up for clutch. Ooh, that's close. Oh, they're both really close. Got the 5, No Blood got it, and I don't think Chaos got hers based on her reaction. So that's going to do it for that round. And the match, No Blood wins it. 3 rounds to nothing. So as we get set for the next match, I'm going to show you what the brackets look like for right now. So the first round, we had Special K versus Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden won 3-0. Then we had Mojo versus Nene. Mojo won 3-1. 3 rounds to 1. Then Chaos and Half Mast. Chaos won 3-1. And then Basic Blitz versus Glitter. Basic won 3 rounds to 1. And that completed the first round of the A bracket. And then the second round of the A bracket, we had Miss Marvel versus Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden won 3-1. And then Chaos versus Cowboy. Chaos won 3-1. And then No Blood versus Basic Blitz. No Blood won 3-0. All right, we're going to start the next matchup. This is Miss Marvel versus Glitter. And then in the other one, we're going to have Gypsy Danger and Mojo. We will try to go back and forth between the 2 matches. We're going to switch over to this round. So we're going to look at the other one because it's on the last throw of the round. Clutches are called and I think are made. Mojo got the premier clutch, so Mojo takes round number 1 over Gypsy Danger. So switch back to the other game going on. Looks like they are on the last throw of the first round. Oh no, they just finished the second round. It's a drop for Glitter. And Miss Marvel with a bullseye. We're going to switch back to the other game going on. So we're going to try to finish each round and then switch over to the other game going on. So we both kind of get a little bit of at least seeing the end of each round for each match. So Mojo up 15-13 over Gypsy Danger currently, going to the fourth axe. Bullseyes for both players. This is the fifth axe of round number 2. Mojo won the first round. They're in position to win the second round here. And it looks like they got the 5. They both got the 5. But Mojo wins it by 2. And they are up 2-0 in this series. We're going to switch to the other game going on. Coming down to the fifth axe in this. And looks like Miss Marvel is going to take this round. So Miss Marvel is also up 2-0. Try to switch between these two between throws, or between each axe. Looks like a bull and a 3 for Miss Marvel and Glitter for this. Mojo has a 10-8 lead. Bullseye for both. For here we have Bullseye and a 3. The 3s for Gypsy Danger and Mojo. So this is going to be the fifth axe for Gypsy Danger and Mojo. If Mojo wins the round, she wins the match. And no good for Mojo. And no good for Gypsy Danger. So Mojo takes that game. And then I believe Miss Marvel also took the last game too. So now we are going to have Gypsy Danger and Half Mast facing each other. This is an elimination match. So whoever loses is eliminated. Whoever wins continues on in the B bracket. Bullseye for Half Mast and a 3 for Gypsy Danger. Bullseye for Gypsy, and 3 for Half Mast. possibly a bullseye for half mast. Bullseye for Gypsy. Oh, it's a 3 for half mast. In the other lane, we have basic blitz versus special K. We're going to switch with that. Switch to that after this round. Bull for Gypsy Danger, a 3 for half mast. Both going up for clutch. Let's see who wins this first round of this matchup. And it's going to be close. No good for half mast, so Gypsy Danger takes the first round. We're going to switch over to the other game and that just started between Basic Blitz and Special K. Looks like they need a little closer inspection on it. So we're going to switch over to the other game going on. Unless they need a closer inspection too. So looks like we got a final verdict for Special K's throw. And it's going to be called a 3. And then we had also a final verdict for the other one, too. So we're going to try to switch back and forth. I'll update you on the score of the other match. So we were tied at 8 between Half Mast and Gypsy Danger. And with this one, we have Basic over Special K, 11-6. Basic with a bull and Special K with maybe a bull. It's looking awfully close. Oh, they're going to call it a 3. So after this round, we'll switch over to the other game. Basic with the throw, did not get the clutch. Special K did not get the clutch, so Basic will take that round. And we're going to switch over to the other game. So Gypsy Danger is up on half mast, 2 rounds to 0. Half mast facing elimination now at this point. Gypsy Danger with a bullseye. Half mast with a 1. So Gypsy Danger's up 10-6 going to the third X. Looks like maybe another bullseye for Gypsy Danger, a 3 for half mast. Bullseye for both. 5th X. Both going up. Half mast needs to win this round in order to stay alive. And might have gotten the 5. Gypsy Danger did not get it. And half mast, we'll see. Yep, got the 5. But that will not be enough. So half mast is eliminated. Good showing, though. We're going to switch over to the other game. So we have Basic, Blitz, and Special K. They just tied the series. Special K won the last round, 23-16, and now we are starting game round number 3. Basic with a 3, Special K with a bullseye. And the other game is going to be starting up real soon. That will be between Gypsy Danger and Miss Marvel. We'll switch to that game after this round is concluded. Basic with a 3, Special K with a bullseye. Basic with a bullseye and a Special K with a 1. So now it is tied up going into the 4th axe. Looks to be a 3 from Basic. And a 3 from Special K. So they are tied going to the 5th axe. Looks like they're going up. They are both tied at 1 round each. This will decide who wins round number 3. Basic does not get the clutch. And Special K did not get it either, so we are doing Big Axe. So again, with Big Axe, they each get 1 practice throw. And then after that, the scoring is for real. And then just to update you on the other match, Miss Marvel took the first round over Gypsy Danger, 23-16.
Looks like Special K almost threw her throw with her sheath on. That would have been a rough start.
I think that's why you're allowed 1 practice throw for this. So Special K got a 1.
At least if you bust your sheath, you still have another shot at trying to get your throw. Whoa! High and away.
So Special K takes that round. All right, we're going to switch over to the other game in progress between Miss Marvel and Gypsy Danger. Miss Marvel just got a bullseye for the 3rd axe of the round 2. And we may have to take a closer look in this one.
Let's do it. So you're talking about where Miss Marvel throws. There's your friendly neighborhood mojo saying hi. Miss Marvel throws out of Durham. Oh, right now we have doing science is the Right Honorable Reverend Dr. William J.P. Aloysius Lackey, Esquire, the 3rd, DDS, BDSM, PDQR, ABCDEFG, HIJKLMNOP, the 11th. So, yeah. So, Miss Marvel on the left. The 3rd, the 11th.
The 3rd, the 11th.
Miss Marvel on the left throws out of Urban Axes in Durham. And on the right, we have Katie Marshall, who used to throw out of Urban Axes in Durham, and then she moved to Atlanta, and now she lives here in Asheville. So, is she throwing out of here yet?
Yeah.
She is? She's in your league?
Been two seasons into it.
Yes.
Her and her husband.
I love it. I love it. And did you guys televised you showed the match with Katie on the right and with Layla, the doppelgangers?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure we had to have that
sure
multiverse match going.
It was a multiverse.
I said it helps when they have their name on the back of the
It
shirt,
does
though.
help, right?
Ooh, these are
It's like,
Oh, I love
yeah,
it. That's exciting.
got a clutch.
Wait, she called it. I think Marvel called it. That one is good on the left. What? I don't know. not sure what happened. What do we call it? Oh, they called the move no good. Oh, wait, I'm lost. I'm looking at the wrong one.
I think they are on Big X.
Oh, okay, then they're tied. Big N. Wait, there's some discussion. Okay.
Yeah, she gave it to
Oh, okay.
Gypsy Danger takes that.
Gypsy Danger takes that one.
So just to update you on the other one, we are on. I think we're on Big X of this match.
Ooh.
Switch it over.
Big X.
Oh, got a bullseye on that.
As if we haven't thrown enough of that today, and this is Premier now. Good gracious.
So Special Take takes that one, and I think they take the series, or they take the match.
Special K takes it over Basic Blitz. All right. And it's Special K's birthday, so happy birthday to you, baby girl. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay.
It's like a 3 for Gypsy Danger.
And a 3 for Marvel.
Oh, so they're tied up one apiece.
Yep, they're tied at 1.
We're looking at the bracket. I have no idea what the bracket is. Oh, there's our bracket. All right. Hey, where are we in the bracket? I can't see that. It's too tiny.
It is small.
Hey, listen,
There we
everyone's
go.
different. There we go.
Oh, good gracious. I have.
So it looks like Mojo's going to have to take on Shut Up, Rachel.
Shut up, Rachel.
Chaos is...
They just played. Yeah.
Oh, they just played.
did,
so
so
AC
so
moves
the
on
winner
to
of
A
the,
finals. That's right.
yeah.
Yep.
And then that one's the
We're
next
waiting
one.
to see Nene take on Cowboy to
Okay,
see
so
who
we
gets...
gotta catch up a little bit in the beat rocket. That's cool. That's
Yep.
exciting.
Nice. All right. Well, let's check back
And
in.
then we're finishing that one.
Yep. Nice.
BRB.
Okay. So Miss Marvel's up 2-1.
Bullseye for Gypsy Danger. 3 for Miss Marvel. We're going to stay on this match until we get the other game set up. Bullseye for both players. We're going to have Cowboy and Nene on the other lane. They're going to be starting up soon. Bullseye for Gypsy Danger. And a 3 for Miss Marvel. Coming up on the 4th axe. Bullseye for Gypsy Danger. Bullseye for Miss Marvel. Going to the 5th axe. This is a best of 5, so if Miss Marvel can win this round, she wins the match.
And this is B bracket.
Yes. So this is a elimination.
Yeah. I hate elimination. I want us all to win. Except I don't want us all to win because I want to win it all. But that's the selfish part of me talking. I do love to see people throw well. Oh, is she?
Bullseye. Oh, it's a 3. So it's that. Need a premier clutch
Yep.
to tie it.
Spicy meatball. She can do it. She's done it a lot before.
So this is to win the match. If she doesn't get it, then it's tied at 2.
Yep, and then we go to rubber.
Oh, just missed it. Just to the left.
The line was really good though.
That was really close though.
All right.
Tied at 2. So after this round, we will go over to Cowboy and Nene, which is just about ready to get started. It's like a 3 to start off for both players. No, a bullseye for Miss Marvel. 3 for Gypsy Danger.
I love this. It's like they're trading off rounds. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh.
3 for Gypsy. Bullseye for Marvel.
Yeah, she just got it onto that line. So what I like about these boards is, in addition to the black line, there's a pen line, and I love when they put a pen line on the board because it makes it very clear, much easier for premier rolls. That is a solid roll.
Bullseye for Gypsy.
And close. Did she get it? Did she get it?
It's going to be close. Got it.
All right. Nice.
So Miss Marvel's up 15-11 going to the 4th X in this final round. 3 for Gypsy.
And also a 3 for Marvel.
And 3 for Marvel. So it's going to come down to this last X. If Marvel can get a 5, she can win.
She's a 4. This is tough. I mean, there's money on the line. I love in league. I would go ABC. In a tournament, if you're up by 4 and it's, money's on the line. If I'm up by 2, I'll go clutch. But 4, I'm gonna. Oh!
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
So spicy. Yep, needs a spicy clutch.
That's the risk you take. That is the risk you take, and I agree with that. I think it's. Come on, Kate.
I think you always have to force the hand of the opponent, make them make the really tough throw. That's what I feel like.
I think that's part of it. But I think if I'm up by 2, I should be able to hit my clutch. And particularly in Premier, where a touch clutch is 5, then I'm forcing you. Again, I'm forcing your hand. Right? I feel pretty confident.
Oh, so close.
Beautiful.
Just off by 2-3 inches. So Miss Marvel wins. So we will switch over to the other game that's going on. This is between Nene and Cowboy.
Cowboy throws out of Urban Axes in Durham. Nene obviously throws out of here. Nene was my first match today in Big Axe and was my first match today in women's, the Valkyrie. She is so much fun to throw with. Cowboy I've thrown with for a while, and I adore Cowboy. She used to throw out of LAX, and she moved to Durham a couple of years ago. Yeah, both of these ladies are beautiful and wonderful and great throwers.
Going to the final axe, Cowboys calling clutch with a 2-point lead.
And this is what I would do. I agree with this call. Oh, yeah.
Just miss it.
Did she not get it?
Or maybe she, I can't tell.
She's going to call in her opponent. Order of operations. Now they're calling science. Yeah, oh, here, go. Do the thing. Oh, no, they called it. She called it. All right, Cowboy has got
So that put it out of reach, right? So Cowboys up 2-0. We're going to switch over to the other game that just started real quick. This is Chaos and Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
They just started round 1.
We also call Chaos Chouse. Chouse. Chaos. Chaos.
I don't know if that's how you should pronounce it.
It's not. It's chaos, but because it looks like Chaos. Chouse. It's a joke because the word is chaos. And on the left, Marley is chaos. She personally embodies chaos. She throws out of Charlotte. Battle, Charlotte.
3s all around, sounds like. So we'll switch over to the other game once this round is finished here. It's like they got Miss Marvel's got a bull, so Chaos needs a premier clutch to tie the round.
Which she can do. It's happened. I can also pull a monkey out of my butt. Oh.
Just miss it to the right. So Miss Marvel will take that first round, and then we're going to finish this game.
We're taking a look at 4th axe there. We're calling it a 5. And Nene's is a
5 is it. Yep. So Cowboy is up 18-14. They already have a 2 2-round lead. So if they win this round, they win the match. And the throw looks good. So I think it put it out of reach. So Cowboy won that round and won the match.
I think Chaos wins points for her pants, the most colorful pants.
So we're going to switch over to that game going on right now.
I mean, although Marvel's pants are also lovely. Chaos sporting the Axes for Asheville shirt. We did a tournament in Charlotte to benefit this venue because of the storm, of the awful hurricane and the crazy damage here. Not that this venue received damage, but just to keep this building, this sport, the sport alive here.
Chaos needs a premier clutch to tie the rounds. And I think she got it.
And a monkey just flew out of my bunghole.
Big axe.
Oh, I'm going to have to go throw here in a second, so, all right. I got to go throw against the Maiden of Iron herself.
So as we wait, we'll update you on the stand-up. So again, here is the updated bracket for right now. We have Chaos and Miss Marvel playing to determine who will win this one. And then we have Special K and Cowboy still yet have to play. And then Iron Maiden and Mojo for the semifinals of A bracket. So we're going to switch over. So first, big axe throw. This is from Miss Marvel. And that, I think, is sticking out a little bit. Yep. A 3, yep. Very close, though.
All right. So Chaos needing the 3 to tie, or a bullseye to take this round. This is also best of 7 already.
Ooh.
Blowing away with a 0.
Didn't quite do it.
Miss Marvel
So Miss Marvel takes round number 2 and up 2-0. So this is the semifinal of the B bracket. So this one is a best of 7. And we're going to have Iron Maiden and Mojo starting off in the other lane soon. We'll switch over after this round is done. So both players open up with a bull for round 3. And they get bulls on their second throw. Again, we will switch over to the other game that just started after this round is over. I can't update you on the score. So right now, Iron Maiden and Mojo are just finished the third axe. Mojo is up 15-13. This match, we are tied at 15 going in the fourth axe. So Iron Maiden Mojo just went into the 5th axe. Mojo still has a 2-point lead. And a 3 for Miss Marvel. And we might need to take a closer look. So we're going to switch over real quick to the other game. And I think Mojo won the first one. So they will get ready for round number 2. So we're going to finish out with this one right here. Then switch back. So Chaos got the clutch throw, or they got the bullseye. So pressure is on Miss Marvel to try to get the clutch. The throw is a 5. And I do believe that Chaos ended up getting that by 2 points. Actually, 3 points, I believe. No, 2 points. So we will do a round 4. We're going to switch to the other game going on right now. Mojo's up 15-13 after a bullseye, and Iron Man got a 3. Going to the 4th axe after this round. We'll switch back to the other game. Bullseye from Iron Maiden and from Mojo. Again, this is the semifinals of the A bracket. Clutch is called for both. Iron Maiden misses. Mojo got the 5. And Mojo takes that round. And that is a best of 5. So if Mojo wins one more, she will take the match. We're going to switch over real quick to the other game in progress. This is coming down to the 5th axe in the 4th round. So again, this is a best of 7. So the first to 4 rounds, first to winning 4 rounds wins the match. Miss Marvel with a bullseye. So Chaos will need a clutch to tie it. And it is very close, but did not get it. So Miss Marvel is up 3-1. We'll switch over to the other game real quick. We'll finish this round and then we'll go back to the other game. Bullseye for both players. We'll also update you on the score of Chaos and Miss Marvel. Chaos and Miss Marvel both got bullseyes. Bullseyes again. So this is a best of 5, and the other match is a best of 7. So Iron Maiden needs to win this round in order to keep the match going. If Mojo wins this round, then she wins the match. Going into the last round, or last throw of this round. Clutch is called. See what Iron Maiden does. She goes down and gets a bull. So with Chaos and Miss Marvel, they're coming down to the last axe of that round. Miss Marvel has a 2-point lead. And Mojo misses, so we continue. And I'm going to switch real quick to this one. Miss Marvel has a bull. So Chaos, in order to stay alive, needs a premier clutch again. This is to tie the round. If she does not get it, she is eliminated. And just missed it. Just to the left. So Miss Marvel takes that match. We'll continue on. Chaos is eliminated. We are going to switch to the other game that's coming to its conclusion soon. Or maybe, I don't know. It's going to be close. Iron Maiden got the first, or sorry, Iron Maiden got third round, so now we are in the fourth round. Both players got 3 to start. It's like a bullseye for both players. So up next we will have Special K and Cowboy. So when that game starts, we will tune you into that one after this one concludes. Bullseyes for both Mojo and Iron Maiden. Going into the final acts of round 4. Clutch is being called for both. The throw is Iron Maiden got the 5. Mojo did not get anything, so Iron Maiden takes round number 4. So going into the rubber match, Mojo won the first 2 rounds, then Iron Maiden has won the last 2. So now we are going into a winner-take-all Game 5. This is still the semifinals for A bracket. Bulls to start it off. And after this one concludes, we will switch over to the other one that's going to be starting soon, which is going to be between Special K and Cowboy. So we're going to have the scores kind of switching for a moment. We're going to work on that for a bit. We got to take a closer look at this one. I think they're going to call it a bullseye. We're going to switch over to the other game a little bit. So again, apologies for the score kind of getting mixed and matched, but we'll try to keep it all straight. Right now, Mojo has a 15-13 lead going into 4th acts. Mojo up 20-18 going to the final acts. This could decide who wins this. And I think Mojo has it. She's got the bullseye and gets the win. So Mojo takes the game 3-2 and will advance in the A bracket. Iron Maiden will go down to the B bracket. We will switch over to the other game that is in progress between Cowboy and Special K. Looks like Special K took the first round, so we're in the middle of the second round with a bullseye from Cowboy and a 3 from Special K. So this is the B bracket. This is an elimination game. So whoever wins this will play Iron Maiden, and then whoever loses this will be eliminated. Fifth axe. Looks like clutch is called. And get the premier or the 5. I think Cowboy got the premier on that one. So tied at 1. This is still, looks like it's still a best of 5. So they're tied at 1 apiece. Yeah, so this is the round 2 of the B bracket. It won't be until round 3 of the B bracket that you get the best of 7. Bullseye for both. Going to be close for both of them. 3 for Special K. And a bullseye for Cowboy. Going into the 4th axe. Three for Special K. Bullseye for Cowboy. Just going into the last throw. So the way the bracket's set up right now, the winner plays Iron Maiden. And then the only other matchup that we can do right now is Mojo versus No Blood. That is the finals for the A bracket. After that, we are going to have to do one game at a time. Looks like Cowboy did not get their clutch throw. Here's the throw. Oh! I think they got the 5, but it's not enough. Cowboy takes round number 3. So here's the start of round 4. Bullseye for Special K. Three for Cowboy. Bullseye for Cowboy. And a bullseye for Special K. Bullseye for Cowboy. And 3 for Special K. 4-point lead for Cowboy going into the 4th axe. Looks like a bullseye for Cowboy. Applying the pressure. Bullseye for Special K. Cowboy going clutch, trying to win this series 3-1. The throw, that looks like a spicy clutch. I think she got that. Yep. And that puts it out of reach. So Cowboy takes that round and the series. And Special K is eliminated. So now we will have Iron Maiden and Cowboy playing in the 3rd round of the B bracket. The winner will play Miss Marvel. Here's an update on the brackets right now. I'll let you know when we get a game started. But as of right now, I will show you kind of the update on everything. So that's the ranking right now as we have it. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right page. All right, we'll just do this. So Mojo and No Blood is up, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry. Iron Maiden and Cowboy are playing now, and then Mojo and No Blood are going to be playing at the same time as well.
Yep, they're both up. So Mojo and No Blood, these are our A finalists. And then Iron Maiden and Cowboy, they're one of our B semifinalists here, or quarterfinalists.
So again, we will try to do our best to switch between each game. It's bullseye for Iron Maiden and bullseye for Cowboy. So this game will be a best of 7 along with the A bracket finals. So clutch is called for both. Good.
We're officially on to best of 7 matches from B quarters onto our A finalists over in the center lanes. So these should get pretty rough.
Already going to the big axe in this first round. So to update you on the other match, Mojo is up 15-10 on No Blood. I'm sorry, 15-13, going to the 4th axe in round 1. For Big Axe, I think they both have a chance for a practice throw until they have an actual throw. So Mojo is up 20-16 going to the 5th axe. Again, I'll try to update you on both games going on. I think this is a practice throw for Cowboy. Good practice throw for Cowboy. So Mojo got a premier clutch and takes the match. Or, sorry, not takes the match, takes the round. So now both Iron Maiden and Cowboy have finished their practice throws on the big axe. So this is for real now. In the other game, No Blood and Mojo both got threes. We'll switch over after this round is finished. Both games are doing a best of 7. Really good shot from Cowboy there. Looks, I think that counted as a 3 though. It looked close to be a 5. Here's a shot from Iron Maiden. That looks to be a 5. That's going to be close though. So it's again premier rules. That is going to be really close. So Mojo and No Blood. Mojo's up 13-11 going into the 4th axe in round 2. Again, we'll try to switch when we can.
Let's check in on their match while they're scoring this one out. Ooh, all right, so they're on their final axe.
So they're on the final. Both calling clutch. Mojo's up by 4.
Looks like she's up by 2.
Oh, she's up by 2. Yeah, you're right. Got a 5. So needs a premier clutch to tie it.
Oh my goodness.
And the throw, I think she got it. No Blood got the premier clutch. So big axe again for both.
Looks like Iron Maiden's big axe throw is a 3, so they're going back up for another set on their throws. Oh, let's check it out. Let's get these guys. We'll get them.
So that's a 3 for Cowboy on their second big axe throw. Oh, incredible. The first rounds of both these matches go on to Big X. And that looks to be a 3 again, so they'll do it again.
Hang on.
That is going to be close. Looks to be a 5 for Cowboy.
Ooh, Cowboy with 5. Okay.
So 5 to tie it.
Ooh, we might have finally
And
tuck it in there.
I
I think right now
ooh.
we're worried it was a little too high and pushing that outer edge.
Oh, I think she missed it.
Just missed.
Just missed it. So we'll switch over to the other game going on. So I think No Blood got the 5 and Mojo got the 3. So No Blood took that round.
Sorry, no, they got one apiece. 1 round apiece.
Yep. And Cowboy has the first round in their match.
Nice.
Bullseye for both. We'll do our best to try to switch between games, alternating each round. We'll see. Both games are really important at this point. Looks like pair of bulls. Oh, no, a 3 for Mojo.
So I think at this point we are sitting down to our last 5 throwers. We have got obviously our A finalists here in the gold lanes right in front of us. Iron Maiden and Cowboy being our B bracket quarterfinalists. And they are waiting to take on Miss Marvel. So whoever makes it out of between Cowboy and Iron Maiden, that'll be down to our top 4. And those that are going to be taking home the cash prizes. All right, so Mojo, No Blood, final act. No Blood is up 2 points. Sure, she's happy with that.
Looks like Cowboy took round 2 against Iron Maiden.
Mojo with the spicy clutch. Oh!
Wow, almost
Also
2.
yes. Also yes. Oh, she missed it outright. Ah, bummer. I thought we at least got a touch out of that one.
So Mojo up 2-1. We're going to switch over to Iron Maiden and Cowboy real quick. So Cowboy is up 2-0, a best of 7. Iron Maiden with a bull. Cowboy with a 3. Another bullseye for both. Bullseyes again. Going into the final X, Iron Maiden has a 4-point lead. And it looks close. No. I don't think any of them got up. Neither one got, yep. So Iron Maiden takes that round. We're going to switch over to the other game, see how this one's going. This is going to the final axe. Clutch is called.
Very fancy. Very demure.
Both tied at 20. And I think she got the spicy.
Mojo just keeps putting away the premier clutches.
She's getting it done, yeah.
AC,
Just missed it.
Solid lineup, too low.
All right, so Mojo takes 3-1. We're going to switch over to the other game. Cowboy is up 15-11 going into the 4th axe. Bullseye for Iron Maiden. And another bullseye for Cowboy. Final axe for this round. Cowboy is up 2 rounds to 1 in this match. This is a best of 7. Iron Maiden is just missed it, a little low, and Cowboy don't think they made it, but they still take the round on that one. So now they're up 3-1. We'll switch over to this one real quick. Tied at 10 going on the 3rd X. Mojo is up 3-1 in this series. So again, best of 7. So Mojo just needs one more round win. They take the match. We'll do our best to try to get you the conclusion for both games going on simultaneously. Bullseye for both Mojo and No Blood.
Nope, I don't think so.
Oh, no.
That one might have pushed.
That's a
Look
little,
happy.
yeah, it's a little close.
Yes.
No, that's good.
No Blood with the bull. That's going to give her 4 points.
Going up. Iron Maiden and Cowboy are tied at 13 going to the fourth X. Bullseye for Iron Maiden and Cowboy. They're going into their last throw. Mojo looks like might have gotten the clutch, 5. And that looks like a spicy clutch. No, 5, got the 5. So we'll switch over this one real quick. And I think they're going to Big Axe. So
Command and match out of reach, and that is going to do it for Iron Maiden.
oh, they got the okay.
Yeah. All right, let's flip back to the A bracket match. This is going to be a big one.
Bullseyes for both. So Cowboy got that last one on a touch clutch, 123-18 in round number 5. So they won 4-1 in that match. So they will advance to play Miss Marvel. And that will be the final for the B bracket. And this is the final for the A bracket. So No Blood got a 3, Mojo with a 5. So Mojo, if they win this round, they win the series. And they will await the winner of the B bracket. It's like Mojo missed the clutch. And No Blood missed it. All right, so quick update on the bracket right now, since we just saw the conclusion of that match. So we just finished the final for the A bracket. Mojo beat No Blood 4-2. So now for actually it's the semifinals for the B bracket is going to be Cowboy versus Miss Marvel. So the matchup we have right now is Cowboy and Miss Marvel. Whoever wins that will play No Blood in the B semifinal or the B final. And then the winner of that matchup will play Mojo in the championship final. So just a recap for anyone who's joined in late. The first round of playoffs, we had Special K playing Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden took that 3-0. Nene played Mojo in the first round. Mojo taking that series 3-1. Chaos played half-mast with Chaos winning 3-1. Basic Blitz played Glitter in the first round. Basic took that match 3-1. And then the second round of the A bracket, we had Miss Marvel versus Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden took that round 3-1. Then we had Gypsy Danger versus Mojo. Mojo took that round 3-0. Then we had Cowboy playing Chaos. Chaos won that match 3-1. And No Blood versus Basic Blitz. No Blood won that one 3-0. So in the first round of the B bracket, we had Basic Blitz versus Special K. Special K took that series 3-1. Then we had Cowboy versus Nene. Cowboy took that series 3-0. Then Gypsy Danger versus Half Mast. Gypsy Danger took that match 3-0. Then Miss Marvel versus Glitter. Miss Marvel took that match 3-0. And then the second round of the B bracket, we had Special K versus Cowboy. Cowboy won that series 3-1. Then we had Gypsy Danger versus Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel took that series 3-2. And that concluded the second round of the B bracket. So now we had the semifinals for the A bracket, Iron Maiden versus Mojo. Mojo won that series 3-2. And then the other match was Chaos versus No Blood. No Blood took that match 3-0. And then in the B bracket, we had, I guess, the semifinals, or the round 3. We had Iron Maiden versus Cowboy. Cowboy took that match 4-1. That started the best-of-7 series. And in the other matchup, we had Chaos versus Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel took that series 4-1. So now the matchup that we have right now is going to be Cowboy versus Miss Marvel. This will decide who will play No Blood in the finals of the B bracket. And then after that game is done, then the winner of that game will play Mojo for the championship. So again, the game that we have coming up right now is Cowboy versus Miss Marvel. This is pretty much to determine who will get at least third place. We are down to 3 players left. Show you what it looks like with the last 3. So again, Cowboy, Miss Marvel, No Blood, and Mojo actually are the last 4. I'm sorry. So we're down to the last 4 players. Whoever wins this next matchup will be in the top 3. So here are the sets we have right now. These are the regular names that they have. So right now that is the current rankings. We're getting the board set up for these last 3 or 4 matches. So with these last couple of matches, we're going to stay in the 1 lane on the far right. So there will not be multiple games going on at once. So we will have at least 3 more, if not 4 more matches left. We will have Cowboy versus Miss Marvel. That is going to be coming up shortly. That will be a best-of-7 series. Then the winner of that one will play No Blood to determine who wins the B bracket. That will also be a best-of-7. And then the championship will be whoever wins that versus Mojo. And then that will be a best of 7. Now, if the player from the B bracket is able to beat Mojo in the best of 7, then they will play again for a winner-takes-all series. But if Mojo is able to win that first best of 7, then they will be the champion. So it is coming down to the last 4 players currently. Looks like we're going to be starting up the matchup between Miss Marvel and Cowboy. They're doing their practice throws. And we're going to get started. We'll wait for the score to get updated. It's like Cowboy started off with a 5 and Miss Marvel with a 3. Actually, it's going to be a 3 to start for both sides. Now a 5 to start. Or a 5 for the second throw. It's like a bullseye for both. Bullseye maybe for Cowboy. And bullseye again for Miss Marvel. Tied at 18 going to the final X. Clutch is called. And Cowboy may have a touch clutch. And Miss Marvel has a 5. And we might need to take a closer look at this one. That's a 5-2, so they're going to Big X. So again, I think they're able to do a couple of practice throws before it starts counting towards the score. Unless they have decided to go straight throwing, which that's a good start for Miss Marvel. Starting off with a 5. So Cowboy needs a 5 to tie. Here's a throw, and just missed it. So Miss Marvel takes the first round. So again, this will determine at least who will be in the top 3. Bullseye for Cowboy and a 3 for Miss Marvel. Bullseye for both players. Looks a little low, but it looks like it'd be a bullseye for both. Cowboy maintaining a 2-point lead going to the 4th axe. Another bullseye. So Cowboy having a 2-point lead going to the last throw of this round. Again, this is a best of 7. This will decide who will play No Blood in the B Championship bracket. And that's going to be close. We're going to take a look. It's a 5. So Miss Marvel needs a 5 at least. Actually, no, I'm sorry. They need a premier clutch in order to tie it. And it didn't catch. So Cowboy takes round number 2. So now it turns into a best of 5. 1 apiece. Looks like a 5 to start for Cowboy. 5 to start for Miss Marvel. Another bullseye for both players. Oh, it's a 3 for Cowboy. Bullseyes for both players. Miss Marvel having a 2-point lead going to the 4th axe. And that's a 3 for Cowboy and a bullseye for Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel up by 4 going into the final axe. I believe she is staying down. And that looks to be a bullseye, so that's going to put it away. So Miss Marvel takes round number 3. Throw from Cowboy. A little close. Looks to be good. Bullseye is to start round number 4 for both. Looks a little low, and Cowboy got a bullseye. Miss Marvel got a 3. It's bullseye for Cowboy. Bullseye for Miss Marvel. (15-13) going to the 4th X. That's another bullseye. And a bullseye for Miss Marvel. 20-18 going to the last axe. And I believe Cowboy is going up for the point, or for the clutch. And looks good. It is at least a touch clutch. And that puts it in the position where Miss Marvel needs a premier clutch to tie it. So this will either tie the series up at 2-2, or we will continue on with this round. Here's a throw. And got it. We are continuing on with this round. Big axe time. Here's a throw from Cowboy. It looks to be a 3. So for Miss Marvel, needs a 3 to tie, 5 to win. The throw from Miss Marvel. Got the 5. So she comes back in that round to win. So right now Miss Marvel is up 3-1 in that series. That was a great comeback from Miss Marvel. She had to get a premier clutch to tie the game, and then ended up winning in overtime with the Big X. Welcome back, Mojo.
Hi. So what's been going on while I was gone? I was throwing axes, so I missed a lot of things.
This is the semifinals for the B bracket.
I know, I'm also joking.
Okay.
No, this is wonderful. I love both of these women. They are amazing throwers. And I got a little confused earlier. I was like, oh man, I got to play one of these ladies. And they're like, and Rachel goes, no, not one of these, because the winner of this plays AC, No Blood.
Yeah, but potentially if they beat No Blood.
Right. So right. So I was thinking, I have to play one of these ladies that they're good friends of mine, and AC is also a good friend of mine. So like the top 4, we're all friends. It's kind of crazy. So we came all this way just to play each other. So much fun.
So you all know each other from
Durham.
Durham?
Yep, all 4 of us. So Cowboys on the left. On the right is Ms. Marvel. So Meg on the left, Kamala on the right, and then AC, who's no blood. Yeah, we all throw out of Durham.
Do you guys like carpool here or
No,
what?
I mean I live in Charlotte now, so I've lived in Charlotte now for a year, so I don't throw with them now anymore every day. But yeah, we've thrown together for a while, so it's kind of fun to come home and.
I was thinking if you guys are coming from the same area, you could carpool.
It's kind of cool. They're
But-
2 hours beyond where I am in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what, a 4-hour drive or 3-4 hour?
Well, I don't know. So Charlotte is just a little over 2 hours, 2:15, 2.5 depending on traffic.
Yeah.
There was an accident on the way here, so we got stuck. So
Oh.
2.5. Oh. But Durham, depending on how you go, Durham is, I guess, maybe 4 hours. I don't know. I haven't done the Asheville to Durham drive. Oh,
We're going to try to take a closer look at this one.
We have the Right Honorable Reverend Dr. William J.P. Aloysius Lackey III, BDSM, PDQ, DDS, DBM, and I think he's just called something. Oh, he just called it. Oh, did he call it? What did he call it? He called it spicy? He did. He called it spicy. Woohoo! And no one argues with Bill Lackey.
With the man.
Nobody. If there's like a person in axe throwing with no biases, it's Bill Lackey. It's Bill.
So Cowboy stayed alive with that. Because if Miss Marvel would have won that round, she would have won the
whole thing?
match.
Well, not the whole thing, but this.
So this is a pretty back and forth matchup so far.
I love it. It's intense.
Very likely could go to a round 7.
I hope so. That's very fun.
Bullseyes to start.
But it's also
Or
one of the
bullseyes
things
for a third X.
It's also one of the things I dislike about being in the A bracket is just sitting on your butt for so long and waiting.
It's like having a bye week.
Right? It's like 5 months. And these guys I kind of like coming from B, where you're like warm, you're hot, right? You're still throwing.
I guess it depends on what people like, because some people like to be able to just kind of sit and rest. Some people they just want to keep the momentum
But then
going.
you're cold, right? So you sit and you rest for a while.
Yeah.
I've been already resting for, 20 minutes. How long has it been going on? It's been going on for several minutes. And then there's another match after this before I get to play again. So
It can take a while.
There's an advantage to being in B, and I've done both, and it's kind of like, being in B where you're feeling the pressure, you're warm, you got the fire.
The only disadvantage, though, is that you have to beat the opponent twice in the
That
championship.
is the disadvantage, and that's the other nice thing about being an A. Like, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, though, right? So you got to beat me twice, but I could get complacent, right? That's the risk there. Like, this doesn't matter. You have to beat me twice.
Cowboy
Ooh,
may
she
have
nicked
gotten
it?
touch clutch.
I think she picked it.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
no, Kamala missed.
I think
Cowboy got it. Cowboy got
the
a 5.
series is tied.
Yep, we're tied.
So this will decide it all.
This decides who gets to play AC.
Well, this
Who's
will
playing no
decide it
blood?
all for this match.
Right,
yeah.
for this match. This gets to decide who faces no blood.
Bullseye to start round 7 for Cowboy.
And I answering bullseye. No, that's a 3 for Marvel. Oof.
Yeah, it looked a little high, yeah.
It was, yep, you have to look that out.
What a great series. Look at the score.
I know,
Everybody's
it's
either
nice.
almost 25 or above. The only one was the first match, and that went to overtime.
Yeah. Which for Premier is pretty nice.
Yeah, those are really good. Those are really good scores for Premier.
I mean, I love to see 27s, but Premiers are dang. 25s are lovely. Nothing
That's
to
a little
sneeze
low for Cowboy.
at. Hey-o.
And
For Kamala. She got a bowl.
bullseye for Miss Marvel. This is kind of, I think, where endurance starts playing a factor, because it's like you start getting tired, your axe
It
starts
is.
dropping a bit.
Totally. Well, it's a game of attrition, right? You gotta be. You can't just be good once. You gotta be good consistently, again and again and again and again. And your
Looks like
brain can't
they
wander.
have-
Your mind's gotta stay focused,
Bullseye for both going into the final axe.
and you gotta think about just this axe.
So Miss Marvel has a 2-point lead. I think she is staying down. She's trying to force the hand of Cowboy.
Oh,
And
that's a 3. She's just over
yeah,
5.
so 5 to tie, 7 to win. What does she do?
I think she's oh wait, no, what's she doing? Oh, clutch.
She's going
clutching.
up. I figure might as well, because if you get the touch clutch, at least you tie it, and then you can still win it with a premier.
Yep. And you do this if you're feeling really good about your clutch, and I love it. I love it. Cowboy has a great clutch.
So this will determine if we...
Oh, I love that she stepped back. So not a lot of us do that. Like, you get lined up, ready to throw. Not a lot of us realize, wait, no, step back, I'm not ready. I love that she
This
thought
will
to do
determine... Oh, I think she tied it. We'll look at it.
We're far away, but
This same axe
we need a bill.
from the same guy that he's just kind of taking a little bit longer to make it. And because I love his work so much, I'm just letting him go.
Well, actually, she's got the 5. It's a matter of whether she got the 7 or not.
Right?
Look at that.
We've got the Right Reverend, the Honorable Dr. William J.P. Aloysius Lackey, the 3rd, the 11th, PDQR, BDSM, DDS, DVM, ABCD, EFG. No, they called it
I think
7.
she got it. She got the clutch. She took the match. Wow. What a game that was.
Oh my gosh, probably took it.
Got it on the last throw.
Last throw. Man, that was so beautiful. So beautiful. And I mean, you kind of can't be pissed about losing like that. That was, you made her make the tough shot.
Yeah.
She made it, and that's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, how often do people win on a premier clutch?
I mean, it happens.
It happens, but
And
it's not very. It's like getting a 3-pointer on the last second.
Well, which happens. It happens, and we talked about this earlier. It happens if you practice it, right?
Yeah.
I love it. All right, so because I'm the matchup after this, I'm going to go do whatever focusy thing I need to do.
Okay.
But your friendly neighborhood mojo signing out.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, John.
So now our next matchup is between No Blood and Cowboy. I think they're going to do a couple practice throws. So now we are up to the top 3. And the winner of this match will play Mojo in the championship. So like we got a 3 for Cowboy to start, and then a 5 for No Blood. Another bullseye for No Blood, and then a bullseye for Cowboy. Bullseyes for both. Bullseyes again. 5th axe. Looks like they're both going clutch. The throw, touch clutch. So it's a 5, and I think that's a premier for Cowboy. Oh, no, just a 5. So No Blood takes that first round by 2 points. That was really close, though, to tie it up. Here's the opening throw for round 2. Bullseye for No Blood, bullseye for Cowboy. Another bullseye for no blood. Going to be close for Cowboy. They're going to call it a 3. Third throw. Bullseye for both. Bullseyes again. No blood once again, up by 2 going into the final throw of the round. And it's going to be really close on both sides. I think No Blood got the premier clutch, which will put it away. Cowboy did get the touch clutch, but it was not enough. So No Blood is up 2 rounds to nothing in this B bracket final. Bullseye for both players. Bullseye for both again. Three for Cowboy. Bullseye for No Blood. Bullseye for Cowboy. And another bullseye for No Blood going into the last row. Clutch is called. And I think they got the touch. So Cowboy takes that round. So now No Blood is up 2-1. Bullseye to start round 4. Bullseyes again. Bullseyes a third time. And we're going in the last row with oh, no, Cowboy got a 3 on that last one. Both going clutch. Ooh, that looks close. And I think Cowboy may have gotten a premier clutch. Not quite sure. But that looks close for No Blood. It is a 5, so it looks like we are tied. First big axe of this series. Tied at 25. No practice throws. I think they're going straight to it. First throw looks to be a 3. So for no blood, 3 to tie, 5 to win. Here's the throw. Believe that's a 3. Oh, no, it's a 1. Oh. It must have just crossed. So we are tied 2-2 in this series. Opening throw for round 5. Bullseye for both. Bullseyes again. Bullseyes for both players. That's going to be close. Oh, it's a 3 for both. We're going to be tied again. Clutch throw coming up. Oh, just low. Both miss. Going to Big Axe again. All right, No Blood is up first in the Big Axe. There's a throw. That looks to be a 3. Yep. 3 for No Blood to start off the Big Axe. So Cowboy needs a 3 to tie or 5 to win the round. If she wins, she will be up 3-2. If No Blood wins, they will be up 3-2. The throw, that looks dead on center. Think she got the bullseye, so she takes that round, and she's up 3-2. Opening throw for round 6. Bullseye maybe on both. We'll have to kind of take a look. Might have to take a closer look at it. think they're calling that a bullseye. Oop, a little low for Cowboy. But No Blood also got a 3. So we remain tied. Bullseye for throw number 3. Three for Cowboy, bullseye for No Blood. No Blood needs to win this round in order to stay alive. Cowboy is up 3-2 in the series. Clutch is called. The Cowboy wins this round, they win the series. So No Blood needs a win in order to force a round 7. No Blood has a 2-point lead going into this last throw. The throw looks like they have a touch, and I think Cowboy has a premier. It's going to be close on either side. So for sure, No Blood has a 5. So it's going to be either a 7 to tie, or if it's a 5, then No Blood wins. Or at least wins the round. I think they're calling it the premier clutch. So we are tied once again, going to Big X. The last 3 rounds have gone to overtime to the Big X, including this one. And Cowboy has won the last 3 rounds, not including this one. They started off down 2-0 and came back and is up 3-2. So if they win this round, they win the series and will play Mojo in the championship. First throw looks dead on center. Throwing down the gauntlet for No Blood. Needs a 5 to tie and stay alive. Here's a throw. Just missed it. So it is a 3. And Cowboy has miraculously won the last 2 meetings, or last 2 matchups. Almost coming down to last row on both sides. Cowboy will face Mojo in the championship. So update on the final bracket as we get everything all set up for the championship. We will have Mojo versus Cowboy for the finale. as we're going to get a picture with the top 3 finishers. So again, we'll show you the final bracket. So first round, we had Special K versus Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden took that series 3-0. Then we had Nene versus Mojo. Mojo took that series 3-1. Then Chaos versus Half Mast. Chaos took that series 3-1. Then Basic Blitz versus Glitter. Basic Blitz took that series 3-1. And then in the second round of the A bracket, we had Iron Maiden versus Miss Marvel. Iron Maiden took that series 3-1. Then Mojo played Gypsy Danger. Mojo won that series 3-1. Then Chaos played Cowboy. Chaos won that series 3-1. And No Blood played Basic Blitz. No Blood won that series 3-0. And the first round of the B bracket, we had Basic Blitz versus Special K. Special K won that series 3-1. Cowboy played Nene. Cowboy won that series 3-1. Gypsy Danger played Half Mast. Gypsy Danger won that series 3-0. Miss Marvel played Glitter. Miss Marvel won that series 3-0. And in the second round of the B bracket, we had Special K versus Cowboy. Cowboy beat Special K 3-1. Gypsy Danger played Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel won that series 3-2. I'm gonna switch you guys up to let you know what's going on here. All right, I think we're going to do a couple practice throws for this one. This is for the championship. So again, how they got here. Mojo beat Nene in the first round, 3-1. Then played Gypsy Danger in the second round. Beat Gypsy Danger 3-0. Then played Iron Maiden. Beat Iron Maiden 3-2. And then played No Blood in the finals of the A bracket. Beat No Blood 4-2. They open up this championship game with Bullseye. And then with Cowboy, they had a little bit longer journey. Cowboy played Chaos in the first round and lost. Or the second round of the playoffs, I'm sorry. They lost 3-1. Then they went down to B bracket and played Nene. Won that series 3-0. Then played Special K, beat them 3-1 in that series. Then played Iron Maiden, won that series 4-1. Then played Miss Marvel, won that series 4-3. And then played No Blood in the B final and won that series 4-2. So now we're on the fourth axe. Mojo with a bullseye and Cowboy with a 3, so it is a 4-point game for Mojo. Both calling clutch. And I think she missed it on her clutch. And Cowboy, I believe, got hers. So Cowboy takes the first round. So with this matchup, since Cowboy is coming from the B bracket, Cowboy will have to beat Mojo in not only one best of 7, but 2 best of 7 games in order to win the championship. Where Mojo only needs to win the first or the second best of 7 in order for them to be the champion. So a pair of threes to start off round number 2. Bullseye for Mojo. Bullseye for Cowboy. Bullseye for Cowboy. 3 for Mojo. Cowboy is up 13-11 going into the 4th X. Bullseye for Cowboy, bullseye for Mojo. Cowboy maintains their 2-point lead going into the final X. Looks like Mojo got the touch clutch. And looks like Cowboy got their touch clutch as well. Oh, they got premier clutch. So they take round number 2. I will say it's been a remarkable tournament for Cowboy, who lost their first matchup and then has won every single one since. It's like a 3 for Cowboy and possibly a bullseye for Mojo. Bullseye for Cowboy. Bullseye for Mojo.
Wait. You're good.
Another bullseye for both, looks like. Bullseyes again. Mojo has a 2-point lead going into the final X. Ooh, got the 5. So needs a premier to tie. Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. She's been getting premier clutches like crazy. Tied at 25. So this will determine if Cowboy will have a 3-0 lead in this game, or if Mojo can get one to be down only 2-1. Here's the throw. That's a 3. So 3 to tie, 5 to win. Here's the throw by Mojo, and looks to be a 3, so we're going to go again. I think they're both going to be going for the clutch on this one. Oh. Nope, just going for the 3. So same situation as last time, 3 to tie, 5 will win the round. And it looks to be a 5. So Mojo takes that round. Cowboy is still up 2-1 in the series. So again, the situation is Cowboy needs to win not only 1, but 2 best-of-7 series in order to be the champion, where Mojo just needs to win at least 1 in the next 2. Bullseye is a start, round number 4. Three for Mojo, bullseye for Cowboy. Looks like a bullseye and another bullseye. Cowboy with a 2-point lead going to the 4th axe. Looks like pretty solid bullseyes for both. Both going clutch. Ooh, looks like a premier clutch on both, maybe. Oh, boy. Might have to take a closer look. Oh, she did not get it. So Mojo takes that round and ties up the series 2-2. Coordinated the axe slaps. So now we are starting round number 5 with the series tied at 2 each. Again, this is a best-of-7 round. If Mojo wins the series, they are the champion. If Cowboy wins the series, then we will play again for a winner-takes-all final series. Bullseyes again to start. Ooh, looks to be a 3 for Mojo and a bullseye for Cowboy. Very likely with these two, it'll come down to the clutch. Bullseye for both. going up for clutch. Cowboy has a 2-point lead. Ooh, I think it's spicy. And I think Cowboy got a spicy too.
Spicy.
Wow. So Cowboy takes round number 5. They are up 3-2 in this series. One more win and forces us to play one last final series. But if Mojo can come back and win the next 2, then she is the champion. Bullseye for both to start this round. Bullseyes again. Maybe. Yep, looks good. Bullseyes again for the third throw. Oh, 3 for Cowboy. Bullseye for Mojo. Both going up for clutch. Ooh, it's going to be close. Got the touch clutch. So Cowboy needs a premier to tie. Oh, just missed it to the right. So Mojo takes that round, and we will play a round 7. Ooh, that looks a little low for Cowboy. It's a bullseye for Mojo. Bullseye for Mojo. Bullseye for Cowboy. Ooh, that's going to be close. So we're going to be tied at 13 going to the 4th X. Oh, a 3 for Cowboy and a bullseye for Mojo. So now Mojo is back up by 2. So this may decide it. Round 7, if Mojo wins, she is the champion. If Cowboy wins, we play another round. We play another match, actually. And I don't think she got it. So if she can at least get a touch clutch, they'll play another round. Oh, no! And she missed. And that means Mojo wins. Mojo has won the series and won the championship. Congratulations. Congratulations on Cowboy getting second place in the tournament. She definitely fought hard to get into the championship. And great job by Mojo going through the series, going through the tournament, undefeated and champion. So thank you all for joining us and watching with us. We're going to do awards real quick. So feel free to stay and watch the rewards.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. These throwers put in some amazing matches. This was a knockdown, drag-out fight. Couldn't have seen some better games to wrap it up for the day. Stay tuned tomorrow around roughly 11 o'clock. We will be getting started on the main marquee event, the Appalachian Open. Until then, thank you guys.